Okay, let's pick up at the bottom of page 13. Sorry about that. The two boys dared each other. The little boy dared the older boy that he couldn't get past the gate of the Radley house. They're going to try to make Boo Radley come out of the house. So bottom of page 13. Jem thought about it for 3 days. I supposed he loved honor more than his head, for Dill wore him down easily. You're scared, Dill said the first day. Ain't scared, just respectful, Jem said. The next day, Dill said, You're too scared even to put your big toe in that front yard. Jem reckoned he wasn't. He'd passed the Radley place every school day of his life. Always running, I said. But Dill got him the third day. When he told Jem that folks in Meridian County certainly weren't afraid as the folks in Macomb, that he'd never seen such scary folks as the ones in Macomb. That was enough to make Jem march to the corner where he stopped and leaned against the light pole, watching the gate hang crazily on its homemade hinge. I hope you've got it through your head that he'll kill each and every one, Dill Harris, said Jem when we joined him. Don't blame me when he gouges your eyes out. You'll remember. You started it. You're still scared, murmured Dill patiently. Jem wanted Dill to know once and for all that he wasn't scared of anything. It's just that I can't think of a way to make him come out without him getting us. Besides, Jem had his little sister to think of. When he said that, I knew he was afraid. Jem had his little sister to think of the time I dared him to jump off the house, too. If I got killed, what had become of you? He asked. Then he jumped, landed unhurt, and his sense of responsibility left him until confronted by the Radley place. You gonna run out on a dare? Asked Dill. If you are, then, Dill, you have to think about these things, Jem said. Let me think a minute. It's sort of like making that turtle come out. How's that? Asked Dill. Strike a match under him. I told Jem that if he set fire to the Radley house, I was going to tell Atticus on him. Dill said striking a match under a turtle was hateful. Ain't hateful, just persuades him. It's not like you chunk him in the fire, Jem growled. How do you know a match don't hurt him? Turtle can't feel, stupid, said Jem. Were you ever a turtle, huh? My stars, Dill. Now let me think. Reckon we can rock him. Jem stood in thought so long that Dill made a mild concession. I won't say you ran out a dare. I'll just swap you the gray ghost if you just go up and touch the house. Jem brightened. Touch the house, that all? Dill nodded. Sure, that's all now. I don't want you hollering something different the minute I go back. Yeah, that's all, said Dill. He'll probably come out after you when he sees you in the yard, then Scout and me will jump on him and hold him down till we can tell him we ain't going to hurt him. We left the corner, crossed the side street that ran in front of the Radley house, and stopped at the gate. Well, go on, said Dill. Scout and me's right behind you. I'm going, said Jem. Don't hurry me. He walked to the corner of the lot, then back again, studying the simple terrain as if deciding how best to effect an entry, frowning and scratching his head. Then I sneered at him. Jem threw open the gate and sped to the side of the house, slapped it with his palm, and ran back past us, not waiting to see if his foray was successful. Dill and I followed on his heels. Safely on our porch, panting and out of breath, we looked back. The house was the same, droopy and sick, but as we started down the street, we thought we saw an inside shutter move. Flick, a tiny, almost invisible movement, and the house was still.